Okay, welcome back, guys. It's time with another video for you. And if you saw one of my previous videos, you saw me install the right here Versus pinball in my Nintendo Red Tent, or it's just called a Versus Dualsystem. And on the other side here, I installed Versus Castlevania, and as well, I have another board with Versus Wrecking Crew, and I'm currently borrowing another board for it called Balloon Fight. But what I got in the mail last night when I came home from work was something else I want to show you guys. Been looking forward to getting this as well. Let me get that camera rearranged. Okay, so boom, right there. This is Versus Super Mario Brothers. What you're looking at right here, this is the PPU, the unique PPU for Super Mario Brothers, and actually this is used for, I think, for several other games as well. You can tell the number based on the what's written on the chip right there, which is this is an RCP 2004. Some games will use that chip, and then here are the ROMs for Versus Super Mario Brothers here. So I'm gonna just put this on the pinball side of this so you guys can see it. So first thing we're gonna do is power this off. And flip the lid up like this. Disconnect the connectors to the board. Slide the game board out. Alright, so I'm gonna bring this over here. Over on this side, maybe it'll look a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. Here's the actual Versus board, and I need to get a screwdriver. Okay. So if you recall, last time Versus Castlevania is on this side, which is the I guess that's the player 2 side of the game. This says P2 here. This is player 1 side. And when you're looking at this side is one NES, this side is another NES. They have some shared memory, if I recall correctly, and that's how they actually communicate when you have certain games that use both sides. What I have in here right now does not. If I had Versus Wrecking Crew on here, then it would use the same. They would actually communicate. And actually, it's the 0004, which is the unique number. So the pinball uses 0001, Castlevania uses 0002, and Super Mario Bros. Uses 0004, the PPU number. If I put the wrong PPU in here, what would happen is the colors are messed up. The game would still work, but you wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't see the right colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop these ROMs out. And this is the pinball side. Now I was told that Castlevania, I read on actually it was on the forums that Castlevania has to be on that side. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just because the way the board is, like the shape of the board, that you could put it on this side would overhang. I'm not sure why it has to be on that side, but that's the side it has to be on when you want to play the game. As you can see, it's not a quick change to change a game in a Versus system. It's not like a playchoice. You just have like if you were using a playchoice and you want to change a game. Here's a playchoice game, and essentially it's just a cartridge and it just plugs in. So you just pull it out and pop it out of the playchoice board like that and pop a new game in. It's pretty simple and quick. But with the Versus, you have to swap ROMs. You always have to make sure you put these things in the right way. So there's the PPU. Shit is hanging up on. What's it catching on? Oh, I see. The actual label itself was preventing it. Not the label, but the what you call it. So this is 2A. 2A. And the way we see this is there's, and I don't know if you guys can see with the camera, but there's letters along here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And there's 1, 2, and then down here 6, 7, 8. So this is the 2A position in here. This says 2A or 8A. So it could go here or it could go here. This one is 2B. Always make sure your notches are in the right positions, or else you can destroy these ROMs really quickly. This is 1A. Now, I haven't tried this. I just got this in the mail, so I don't even know if this is actually, if the ROMs are good. I'm trusting the person who sent it to me. But it's very possible that the ROMs could be bad or damaged. They might just need to be cleaned. 1B. Okay. Oops, wrong way. This is 1C. And 1D. Okay, so there's everything installed. We're going to check them. Get all the notches here in the tops. Make sure the ROMs are in all the way. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to make sure, I'm going to put this back into the system. Get the tripod set so you guys can see this. Back this up a little bit more. Alright. Let's power this up. And you see now it says versus Super Mario Brothers. Okay, so I'm going to just coin this up. And move the camera so you can see it better. I don't want to block your view as I'm playing it. I think you can see it okay now. Now, a lot of you guys seeing this might think this looks... think this looks a lot like regular Super Mario Bros. But there are some subtle and significant differences between the two. The first thing you're going to notice is up here, the score, everything's got an outline to it. There's like a drop shadow on the text. That's not there on the original game. And you notice that there's 3 digits for the coins. And actually, I want to show you something else here too. Now, to get a free life, you have to get. You notice that those mushrooms are there. They weren't there before. The one up had a drop shadow on it. You notice the fire flower power up is not there anymore. It's up here. So you need to get 255 coins in order to earn a free life versus the 99 in the original game. You notice there's more enemies in this as well. Oops. Forgot to get that. You see, before, I think there's there's one more block ledge there you can land on. Overall, the game's slightly harder. I wouldn't say it's like immensely harder. You gotta really time it right. See, oh, you know what? This must be set. The dip switch must be set differently because you can. I guess you can set the number of coins for free man. So, it might be set easier. And you see that those blocks are missing, so you can't do the negative warp zone. Which is good, because I always get tempted to do it when I'm playing the game, and then you end up getting stuck in the negative zone. So. notice that there's flames there. You notice the configuration of this level is different. This stage is completely different. I could have gotten that block if I were a little bit more careful when I was big. Oh my gosh. This is my last life. Like I said, there's different difficulty settings, obviously, with the dip switches. That was it. When you get hit, you can't press the jump button. It's really annoying. There we go. Well, so you continue to level 1. But anyway, so you see how this game is. And I'm just going to show you the difference here between that and the one on my playchoice. Okay. Get this set up. All right. Alright, so now we channel select down to Super Mario Brothers. Now this is the same as the NES version that you guys are probably all used to. Get this a little bit set up a little bit better. Okay, so I should be able to play it now. You know, say if you look at the top of the screen here, first thing is I can pause the game because it is exact in the NES version. If you look up the top here, the scores are that the scores don't have the drop shadow on them, and it's only a 2-digit coin number. And here, there's no mushroom enemies. Now that will disappear depending on the dip settings on the other one. And you see here that the power-up block is down here. So you can see the slight differences between the two games. So that's it, guys. Just want to show you the versus Super Mario Brothers in my red tent here. Oh, another thing I did here, I'll show you this, is this normally has leg levelers on the bottom of it. Get this released. Okay. But what I did is it's a pretty heavy cocktail. And so I added these screw-in type leg levelers. Casters, and they're actually really nice. They make it so you can move this thing around. I did the same thing with this cocktail here as well. They'll fit on anything that has leg levelers. As you can see, my Space Invader has it. All my other cabinets here have them. Super Hang-On. This has some older style ones I was using before I discovered these nice gray ones. The good thing about the gray leg levelers is that they don't leave black marks on your floor. And it doesn't really matter much on my floor because I have a concrete floor. Like, for example, here, I was sliding this thing around and it left these black marks. And that's kind of annoying. I mean, especially if you've got a nice floor. So these gray ones are great, and they're pretty cheap at Walmart. It's like $3 each. So I put them on every game I've got, with the exception of a few. being these Nintendo cabinets, which have these pedestal bottoms. And I've been working on a actual solution so I can put the leg levers on the bottom of these as well. I mean, not leg levers, the caster on the bottom of these as well. And I put them on my Star Trek pinball just because the casters on it at the time were all messed up. One of them was broken, so I had these extra casters, and I didn't have any more leg levelers that were decent. So I put the casters on this, and it worked out pretty good. Now on this one here, this is the Quicksilver pinball I have. I didn't have any. Maybe I did have some on there, but these were kind of frozen up, and I put some PB Blaster and loosened them up. But at the time, I just threw these on these little casters. You could pick them up and move them. You know, they're not permanently affixed, and it was just a nice, easy, quick way to move this thing around. So that's just. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might put Star Trek back on regular leg levelers. I have some new ones I bought. Just not sure yet. It is nice to be able to move it around, but at the same time, pinball machines really should be on leg levelers, because when you move this around, I can still move the machine around. You see here there's still a little bit of movement. I mean, you still need to move a pinball machine on leg levelers as well, because you might want to tilt the ball. And particularly on Star Trek, this one out lane on the side here, it's very easy to lose your ball down it. So you always have to tilt to keep it from going down in there. Okay, guys. So that's it. I'll have a new video for you in a little bit.